the heavy flamer.
We are the answers of death. My theories may manifest.
Hey there, everyone. It's Ironcaster, and what a week this was. Uh, Last week I was feeling a bit down, and I wanted to kind of try to be a bit more upbeat after just so much has been going on the last few weeks. And so, I was like kind of feeling the mood. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna try to be a little more positive. Start, as of like last week. So hence all the elf posting over the last week or so on social media, which was pretty good. I was getting some good interaction. Like, hey, cool. I'm just gonna keep posting elves. People like this. And then Wednesday came around, and well, it was one of those moments that sort of changes everything. It's certainly been one of those weeks where everything sort of stops. All the oxygen gets sucked out of the room uh, well, as you all know, the whole Charlie Kirk thing happened, and I I don't want to really focus on this too much to bog down the show, but I at least felt like I needed to get my thoughts out there. I tried recording some stuff. It was just always it was super sad what happened. It's a tragedy, the whole assassination of the man, and it's so disheartening to see what happened. I didn't really follow the guy, but it was just one of those things where he was there, and I sort of kind of like took it for granted. And then we've seen so much has happened this past week. Uh, I haven't exactly been the most of religious of people, but it's one of those times that makes you turn to the good old Bible and maybe read a little bit of passages and try to get a little bit of security for yourself, a little bit of reassurance. So I wanted to at least kind of acknowledge that it happened. I know, look, it's been talked and talked about this to death this week, but I felt as though I wanted to at least acknowledge it to, you know, at least try to kind of get a feel for things. Uh, but w- I I just I pray that his wife and his kids are going to be okay. And there's been so much support been put behind them that I can at least feel a little more comfortable knowing that they're going to be fine off. They're going to have all the support they're going to need. But I still felt sad about it, and it's a little reassuring to have seen just how much people have come to really go and throw support behind this. It's one of these moments that just we're going to remember in a lot of ways, like with 9/11, which ironically was the next day. We've often always said, never forget that day. Well, Charlie Kirk's death got everyone to forget about it for one day, and it's something I've been kind of lingering on and thinking about. But uh, with that said, I didn't want to bog us down too much with this, but I wanted to at least talk on it here, touch on it. Uh, I didn't want to make that to be the whole show or anything, but yeah, that happened, and I wanted to touch on it. So, without further ado, folks, let's get into it because it is the Mechpit chat. Let's talk about some big robots. Let's talk about some fun. Let's talk about anime. Let's talk about some elves. Uh, and yes, guys, I want to thank everyone, each and every one of you out there who has decided to show up. Let's look. We love our elf posting. We love our elves, and we love all these people that are in the back here. Also, Vince, Philip, guys, Hunter, thank you for showing up there in the chat. I love each and every one of you. Uh, I promised elves. We will get to some elf talk. Okay, it's coming. But before we do all that, I have a couple of fine folks in the back here. I want to at least bring on. So
Let's get things started. Gundam fight all set. Ready? Go!
full house up here. Of course,
Yeah,
we have our regulars here, Mr. Dash Attack.
Yep.
Damn, Dash, how many sit-ups do you do a day?
yeah.
All
Yeah.
of them. He
I've
does all
been
of them.
Absorbing a lot of mana crystals.
Yeah, oral farming in your free time.
Absorbing a lot of mana
Lots of
crystals?
raids.
Wow. Lots of
Hey,
AIDS.
Hunter,
Okay.
how's it going?
Okay. Absorbing a lot of mana crystal and lots of
So
AIDS. That sounds very gay.
I'm still
Yeah.
gonna W dash 12 pack instead of dash attack right now. I'm just saying.
Dash Attack 12 pack.
Yep.
Dash
I
12
didn't
pack.
ask for a 12 pack. I did not ask for. She gave it to me.
Well, you know what?
Well, at least the obliques look a little. They could be a little bigger, but that's not bad.
Look, all I'm saying is like I feel like I feel like I need to go hit the gym now because I'm feeling a little out of shape. Dash, you've just encouraging me more to at least do a couple sit-ups, do some crunches.
Oh, I
Do all
wanted to
that?
hit the gym today. I
Yeah.
really did, but it's like one of those like. If I hit the gym, I actually might freaking rip something. So I probably should just make this one a rest day.
I want to get to the gym more. I want to have a real body like this. Like, I just would be tough to achieve.
I am attempting to get something like that, but Lord have mercy, do I have to work and I have to freaking be disciplined on the snacks?
Yeah, I know. I can.
Yeah.
And my name is Snacks for a reason because I like to eat snacks all the time. But I've been better, somewhat better. Oh well.
Yeah.
So with us, of course, Dash. Thank you for showing up. Punkwaddle, what's going on, buddy?
Well, I'm waddling. I'm making it. I waddled through some grass this weekend. I kind of touched it, but it's hot and humid down here in the Texas. We got some of that cold front that hit earlier this last week, about a week ago, and it was kind of nice, and then kind of got rough again. But try to take advantage of the overcast days, and
Well, you're gonna have to weather the weather, no matter whether it's hot or cold.
Oh. But yeah, in light of events last week, I've been catching up on anime and gaming because there are things worth talking about with people worth talking about them, and there's also no reason to scroll and look at all the things that would unnecessarily be unnecessary interactions. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say about that. So that's kind of where I've been this last week, just trying to,
Yeah, there's been so much going on, just all the fallout from everything that happened last week. It's been a kind of a challenge to stay on top of things.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Snack, what's going on with you? How's the Gators Adventures going there, buddy?
They're going good. It's just, it's been tough. I've been trying to keep busy. I'm kind of between jobs right now, so. And I don't want to end up like my dear friend Road Snow. He's been dumped out on the street. Poor guy. I will be doing a stream just to help him get some money. Poor Road Snow. Poor Road Snow.
So,
but apart from that, we are doing really good. People are actually really liking the Gators Adventure. I actually
awesome.
If I get everything checked out pretty good, and I stop, I get to a point of I've been doing a lot of sewing, a lot of plushies.
Oh yeah,
a lot of plushies. A lot of gator plushies. Did you see the gator plushie?
I saw the one, yes, but how many are you those already up to now?
Did I freeze? Okay.
How many of those gator plushies?
I've got I'm on the tail end of doing 6 right now, but I plan on doing a full 12 after that. And then I also have another pattern that I want to make for little blue slimes. I want to make those just because the blue slimes are going to be Yeah, green slime is now going to be blue slime.
Oh no.
Because yes,
He's leveling up.
That's
he's
so.
he's on the green party.
Did green slime just get reincarnated as a blue slime?
Yeah, he leveled up. Yeah.
Yes.
So, guys, in case you haven't checked it out, our little goblin buddy, Gator is off having a grand isekai adventure of his own.
Yep.
And
that little thing right there, the pizza and the little plushie, that's not AI. That's actually real. It's crazy that I have to say that now.
Yeah.
That's a real thing. That's a real pizza.
Ain't that the craziest part? Ain't that the craziest part? There's just so much AI that it's getting harder and harder to tell what's real and not.
Yeah. But go ahead.
Oh, I'll say. So this week I did get one little project work on for myself. I was getting a little painting, and I'm like, I need something to focus on. And one of the little things I was getting kind of excited to get into is one of my minis I need for sort of a stand-in for Horseman of Pestilence. And so far, this is what I'm working on.
Nice.
They said I could go ahead and choose the design of the of our horsemen, and I took that as an opportunity to insert waifus. I'm like, why? Yes, we need to have pestilence be deadly, like poison ivy.
Yeah.
That
wow.
checks out.
Yeah, it looks like if you tried to have sex with her, you'd just die.
Oh, your dick would fall off.
Yeah, it would rot off. I was insta rot, right? Like leprosy times.
I don't know.
Snacks.
I think Gator might be still. That might be an upgrade for Gator though. True.
Okay, I was gonna say if Gator says wood, okay, but if you said wood, I'd be scared.
Gator definitely would say wood.
Well, no,
he said not in the wood.
Well, no, that can't be because she's not plushy.
Yeah, it's.
So for anyone who might not have picked it up yet, this is a stand-in for a Warhammer Primarch. So, as one little thing coming up, I'm talking with the Common Nerd about doing a little Warhammer show on Saturdays. Okay. So when we're done talking comics, we're gonna go nerd out about that and listless. We're gonna finally try to get into a little bit of Warhammer and explain some of it because I know for example you've asked about it, and I'm hoping I can go ahead and help to inform the rest of the class.
I know a little bit of Warhammer lore.
It's been a good little rabbit hole to hop down because I needed something for a change of pace.
I mean, there's so much of it. There is literally so much lore in Warhammer that it is really deep, just how much thought has been put into the backstory of the game.
You could always sum it up with the phrase, and then it got worse.
Yeah, it was fine. Emperor had his utopia, then his kin betrayed him, and then just everything regressed, and now it's just endless war and death. And evil chaos gods and aliens, and the orcs don't seem too much of a threat, but
oh no, see the orcs, they're the only happy ones because they just want a good crumpin', eh?
Yeah.
But yes, so I did tease elves. I've been feeling kind of an urge to go revisit a little bit of a Record of Lodos War, which is one of the pinnacle fantasy anime of the 80s and 90s.
That is on my rewatch list. I watched it, I want to say 6 years ago. And that was one of the few that there's so many great animes from the past that you haven't watched. You know what I mean? That was one of them 6 years ago, and I kind of want to rewatch it too, just because all sword and sorcery and Gator's Adventure. Just kind of I'll go back to like something a little old and less like new isekai of the week kind of freaking we get every season.
Right, and for myself, when it comes to anime, and we did have a question about anime. One of the things that always kind of winds up coming up is I wind up sort of getting
Tourist.
caught up.
Sorry.
Oh,
Tourist.
Are you going to talk about the one you recommended to me, which I still haven't watched yet? Been busy with the Digimons.
Well,
Which one was that?
Do tell.
Oh, I won't. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Oh.
Was it "'Tis Time for Torture Princess"?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's not super old. That's the manga's
year?
pretty. It's like the manga's
say-
like I don't want to say 15 years old.
So we're talking about old anime. I got one in the fantasy genre. Like, any of you watch Orphan?
I need
Orphan's good. Orphan's good.
I feel like I started it once. Like
I do like the midgets. The midgets are fun. Can I say that? Little people, dwarves. There we go.
The Dinklages.
Sorry. Yes,
The
the Peter Dinklages. Yes, the Dinklage twins.
I feel like Dinkleberries would be derogatory, so we shouldn't say that.
No. You shouldn't say that unless you're talking about Peter Dinklage.
I feel like we're coming up a bit short on names.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want to half-ass it. Okay, what?
That's
yeah.
Lois Wars. That's,
yeah.
Not Orphan, but that is also a really good one. Record of Lotus Wars.
Yeah, this was kind of what I teased with the thumbnail, but yes, this is so worth a rewatch. It's getting to be that kind of fall time of the year where I'm wanting the comfort foods. I'm wanting a bit of the comfort, familiarity, maybe a nice little slow cooker, like hot soup or something. It'll be good to have to settle in and get that little blanket cooked up, and yeah. But I mean, what more do you want? Especially because it is essentially like a premiere, basically D&D adventure with elves and fighting dragons, and it's got everything you could want.
I was reading a spiritual successor manga called Grand Crest War. I didn't think it was that good.
Yeah, that's the one with the seals and how it goes bad, and then right.
I honestly don't even remember it. I just got a few volumes, and it just didn't really draw me in.
I remember watching the anime, and it was one of those where it was kind of interesting, kind of it's there, so I'll binge it.
Yeah, I get it.
But I don't remember a lot of. Yep. I think it was a little bit more interesting for probably the stories they chose versus the manga, but yeah.
Adelan, a land ruled by chaos. Fearing disaster brought about by chaos. All right, so
Chaos.
I feel like we're getting a lot of chaos right now, and this was not intended. Any more chaos, and the warp is opening up.
Yeah.
The people live protected by lords, those with the power of crests, used to suppress the chaos.
Yep.
However, the lords decided to abandon the concept of protecting the people and turn against each other, stealing each other's crests to gain dominion over one another. Among these people are Saluka, a lone mage who despises the lords, and Theo, a vagrant knight training to someday liberate his homeland. Enticed by Theo's ideals, Saluka's coercive tactics have the two forming a contract, and together reform a war-torn land. So I'm also getting little hints of the possibility of Fire Emblem is coming to mind here. We gotta have the crest.
Yep, you got the kingdoms and political intrigue. That's Fire Emblem.
Kind of interesting. I might have to check it out. Although then again, it sounds like you guys were kind of meh on it.
Yeah, I read the manga and I didn't really like continue it. I mean, like I think I stopped. There was like some sort of siege. Like I guess like check it out. But from what it seems, it just seems like it was just riding off the coattails of Lotus War.
Yeah. Yeah. I honestly, yeah, the first time that I heard Ironcaster talking about Lotus War, I immediately thought of this show. I was like, meh, right? Then I realized they were different.
Well, it's like supposed to be like a spiritual successor. I don't know really where the connection is, but
Thematic elements, like fan fiction.
I don't know.
I mean, there was somebody that said their He-Man was a spiritual successor for the one from the 80s, and we all know how that went.
Oh,
Sorry. I didn't. You know what? I apologize. I didn't mean to bring the room down again. Like we're trying.
We don't say the name Kevin Smith in this house.
I didn't. I just alluded to it. I'm in timeout.
Oh, I was about to say, I was doing something off screen. I was like, did I get kicked out?
but no, yeah, it's just record Lotus Wars always just kind of go back to it, and plus, how can you say no to Deal It? Top tier elf waifu. But it's I've been the challenge for myself is when it comes to anime every year, I've got a few series I wind up kind of picking on, or I'm like, yeah, I'll pick up like one or two, and then some older show winds up getting on my list.
Yeah.
Like, T-shirt finally broke me down and got me watching Fist of the North Star.
Oh, okay. Nice! I've watched a couple of episodes of that. It is really good. I love the gore and the explosions. I even got my own father.
What
saying,
about the story? God.
Who cares? Like, we got a guy who can kill with a touch. Like, Omaewa wo shinderu.
Nani?
No, dude.
I said it every time in the bathroom.
My dad, my dad.
You are already wiped.
Nani? Oh, I gotta wipe again.
like sometimes like my father will come, and sometimes like if I mention it, he'll go Omoriwa because we watched the episode together.
Omoriwa Shinjutu.
Nani? Yep, fun stuff.
Oh my god, it is so much fun because it is just basically just guys out in the Mad Max wilderness fighting on motorcycles, and then Kenshiro shows up and makes people explode.
Yes. Good formula.
It's raining men, hallelujah.
Yeah. I was singing that the other day. Last night I was playing Fortnite.
I believe it.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't admit that on stream.
It's okay, we already knew you're okay.
Oh yeah, it's just punching like crazy.
Also, like it has, people like talk about JoJo for the fashion. Like some of the fashion in like Fist of the North Star is like are out there. You got like biker gangs. You've got like Greek inspired stuff. It's really really cool.
You know, that is one of the things I really do appreciate with anime. It's just the attention to detail when it comes to the fashion of characters. You always have a constantly rotating, changing of styles to characters, and the best of the mangakas will always kind of have costumes and outfit designs that really bring out the best of a character. For example, when we look at like One Piece, every time the crew goes to a different island, they all have different outfits, and they're all kind of right in line with like it seems like the characters would likely wear.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just the same 3 outfits day after day.
Yeah.
So
Same 3 outfits.
let me ask you guys then, because we were asked about like anime in this. What have you guys been watching this season?
I don't know. Jack shit.
I have. Well, I
What's
don't know that one. I
what's
have been watching.
coming
let's
out?
see, New Saga.
I've been
I've been
watching.
watching Keeping Up with My Dress Up Darling. Yes, Dan to Dan. I've gotta watch the
I've been
latest couple
watching
episodes.
Togen Akin, or that anime with the Oni and the blood. The guy, the Oni that turns his blood into guns. It's on
Yeah.
Okay.
Netflix. I've been watching
Oh.
that.
I don't have Netflix, so.
No, I haven't even heard of that one.
Oh,
What's it called again?
Yeah, I haven't
it's
either.
Togen Akin or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I have heard of it.
Yeah, I caught up with
Packer Girl's
with
been tweeting about it. Like comparing some of the stuff, and it seems like relatively like uncensored in certain parts.
Togen Anki.
Yeah, Togenaki, that's it. Yeah, so it's your basic it's kind of like an edgy shonen anime. You have like the Onis that use their blood, and each one is has a different power, and then you have the the Momotaro Agency, who are all descendants of the samurai Momotaro, who also have their own power set. And, the two factions are at war. One wants to eradicate the other.
Bloodlines of Oni and Momotaro have been passed out among certain humans for generations. Long ago, the Oni, aware of their own ferocity, lived in seclusion. However, their peace was shattered by an invasion led by Momotaro. Over thousands of years, these two factions formed the Momotaro Agency and the Oni Agency, respectively, and have been locked in conflict ever since. Huh. All right, that sounds pretty interesting so far.
Yeah, so the blood powers are normally like when an Oni awakens it's normally connected to either personality or like a trauma or something. So the main character's power is he can turn his blood into guns. And I don't know, the other girl cries her dead sister into a giant monster. Other guy makes blades. The powers are all over the place.
So is it okay? So did you say that there was a manga of this, or it's an original?
It's a manga. There's a manga. Packer Girl's been comparing stuff because there is a very big boobed Momotaro with she makes walls.
Okay. I also realized
She also makes pillows.
I think what I was thinking of is I didn't finish watching I think the first season, but the boys had that V University or whatever. And one of the characters from that show, one of the main characters, has the ability to manipulate her blood into a weapon.
Okay, that's kind of like with this show because all the Oni characters use their blood as either weapon. Though one guy, he's a doctor, can actually uses his blood. If you drink it, you can grow back limbs.
That's awesome.
You drink the blood.
Well, I mean, I'm not thirsty right now, but
But yeah, if you ever got amputated, you might want to drink it.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, does he have AIDS?
Oh my God! The lore wasn't meant for that.
No, this wasn't made for the 80s. Wait, sorry.
Look, I've been around the internet to ask the important questions.
Mm-hmm.
I do too.
Will it uncircumcise a penis?
Oh wow!
I mean, if it's gonna regrow things back to its normal habitat,
But it just heals. Well, yeah, it might. It could potentially. Just thinking if the power is healing and it repairs all damage to the body, then in theory it could uncircumcise
In
a
theory,
penis.
if you're Jewish, you're gonna
well,
be like the
oh,
rabbi's gonna be like, hey,
It's not kosher.
Nick, why are you back? This is the 7th time this week, guy.
the unfortunate thing is, you kept saying it's healing. In context, I thought you said it's peeling. I'm sorry.
No, it's unappealing.
So what happens if you have to have your appendix removed? Would it grow your appendix back?
Well,
I
hopefully-
don't know. I only seen this character heal someone once, and it was just to establish his powers.
Okay. See, this is why it's best not to ask too many questions about healing magic, because it opens up so many cans of worms.
Well, hopefully, if you had worms, that you don't have many more, because you
But
got
yeah,
healed.
most of the Oni seem to have combat-related powers, but this one guy doesn't. But that's why he's a medic.
You gotta have at least one medic.
Well, actually, one guy is basically a living radar. He can like use his blood to detect things.
Cool.
So if you had worms and you drank the blood, would the worms heal too?
I don't know, man.
See, this is okay. This is why we have to have a new rule. We don't question healing magic, because there are too many questions we have to then ask.
I haven't even told you about the guy who can raise the dead. He's a Momotaru. He makes zombies. And he's like, he also makes Shao Tucker abominations that like you'd see in Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, that is my favorite thing to always bring up. Well,
yeah.
You just people are feeling good. You just show them Mina, and then you just make anime fans sad.
I know it always hits like a ton of.
Well, people who know the story, yeah.
I'm gonna call you Bruce if you're gonna keep trying to bring me down.
Well, you gotta show the girl and the dog. You have to show them both.
Oh, you mean the singularity version?
Yeah, if only I could show you some action from this show without getting like copyrighted. There's supposed to be like a gotcha mobile game coming out, but nobody's into that.
What are you talking about?
This game's getting a gotcha game already. I mean, this show is getting a gotcha.
You say
nobody's... you bastard!
Wait.
Oh my god, the Instagram filter on the. Yeah. Okay.
Jeez.
So, anyways, you say no one's into gotcha games, but you forgot Japan is a thing.
Yeah, true. I guess because I got tired of like gotcha games, or the only
I say that because I know someone who worked in the industry. My dear brother.
Oh, he did?
Final Fantasy. That was like that one got shut down. So I can never really get into like a real gotcha game. Like I wanted to find one with a really good story that would just keep me playing, but they all like get very slow and boring parts.
Sorry.
Can we go back to elves? Yeah.
Well, is there a good Elvish gotcha game?
Oh, there's.
Also, why are we talking about tapeworms in the chat? I shouldn't ask.
Because Ironcaster said if they could heal worms.
Oh yeah, right.
The tapeworms always kind of will break little bits off and make new little tapeworms. So it's like, does the tapeworm heal?
Well, hold on.
So here's the thing. They're parasites, so they're not part of your body. But will they eventually grab the nutrients from the
they would digest the property as well, so they might be expunged, but they might be stronger.
Yeah.
Also, what about a duct tape worm? Would that be stronger?
I mean, all these powers seem to have like limits as some sort of like power balancing thing. So like of course, like the main character, if he shoots too much, he'll start losing a lot of blood. But they established that Oni have more blood than regular humans.
Okay, so they have some allowances. Yeah.
Like I've seen him like make a rocket launcher and then like kind of collapse out from blood exhaustion after like firing one rocket.
Yeah, and listless, you shouldn't have to say that, but apparently sometimes you do.
You know, some people just get far too comfortable, like
Yeah,
sharing everything.
yeah.
And see, this is exactly why we don't talk about Shin Megami Tensei on the channel either.
Right.
Yes. Wait, what?
What?
Do you guys not know about some of the demons in the Shin Megami Tensei series?
Oh yeah, the penis in the wheelchair.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes. I have played Persona 5, and I think I have Shin Megami Tensei 3 on the Switch. Yeah. Let's just say that guy. There's only jokes that I don't want to say. Let's move on. Okay.
But Punkwaddle, those are the best ones.
Well, if he needs a wheelchair to get around, he probably needs more than a pill. Anyway.
Yo.
So, right, anime. As for myself, I've primarily just been kind of watching Panty and Stock with Garter Belt, which is worth it because, well, for a couple of reasons. First off, it's
Panty and stocking. Wait, sorry. What?
Oh yeah. First off,
Sorry.
it's working as a decent enough filter anime, and I'm of the opinion that every season needs to have at least one filter anime to keep normies out.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people are getting triggered, specifically because it was revealed that Nisoc is 16.
Well, technically 666, but they're like in demon years that's like 16.
Ah, that's funny.
Okay. Okay, so they're just doing that for funsies.
But Panty and Stocking has also had a bunch of other great moments. Like there was we talked about on the channel here. There was an episode that was a big love letter to Jack Kirby and a lot of that classic art style of his. We had, I think, just last week an episode that was just The Thing. We had some Ultraman references for a little more tokusatsu love. We've had The Breakfast Club. It's been doing a whole bunch of pop culture references to older media. Oh, and then there was a musical episode where they just sang fuck, cunt, and shit, I think.
Oh, so almost the South Park song, but not quite.
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck the cunt till the shit comes out.
It's like that episode
That's how that works.
where they were literally counting how many times they could say shit in one episode.
That's the one.
Too. You know, I have not watched that episode with that song since I was in high school. So let me do The Thing. You know, at least like 25 years, but random, just like bop 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 bop. Oh, I'm singing the horrible words in my head that I really, in this public situation, should not say out loud. But damn, I want to because it's so catchy.
Shitty, shitty, bang, bang, shitty, shitty, bang, bang.
Now that's after a big burrito.
No, I'm just the South Park.
Yeah,
I think we're thinking about two different episodes.
Well, we are.
Yeah, it was certainly something. It was one of those.
It's the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Right, but no, I haven't even begun to look ahead for what's coming up for next season. In fact, we're probably in about 2 weeks or so take a look at that, and which seems like a good time to do. We'll do it just before October starts, and we'll see how many of the anime we're going to wind up not watching, and then pick like one or two. At least that's what I do.
Yeah, like how we we really landed on the galactic evil emperor kid.
Yeah, it'll always wind up being like we'll find an anime like 2 or 3 years or a year after it came out, and yeah, oh my god, this is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the thing. Like sometimes, like things need to like sit around for a while before people really appreciate them.
Yeah.
Especially when you have all this coming out. I mean, Kaiju no 8 season 2 is already out.
I haven't even begun to start watching it yet.
Yeah, I need to pick the manga back up. I've been very lazy.
I enjoyed Kaiju no 8 season 1, but I hadn't started season 2. I think when I was looking at it, it auto started like a recap movie of season 1. I was like, "What's this
season
crap?"
1 basically ends like around the part where where I'm at in the manga. So like season 2 is gonna like be all stuff I haven't seen. Ooh, oh, Shield Hero season 4.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Getting some pretty decent numbers here. So as Naofumi prepares for the Phoenix Return, assassins from Keten target Raftalia, mistaking her for a throne usurper. To resolve the conflict, Naofumi journeys to Silfelt, where he is hailed as a demi-human savior, but not all welcome him. In politically volatile Quitenlo, Raftalia becomes a revolutionary symbol. Amid rising chaos, can Naofumi unite his allies and guide them to salvation?
So it takes place in furry country. Nice.
Yeah. It's finally past the part where I read.
Oh, well, I was getting
read
tired.
deep into it, and then I kind of just dropped it.
Well, the only reason I haven't seen too much of it is because of the I watched season 1 before the Crunchyroll merger happened, and once they got ate up by Shitamation, I'm like, nope.
I watched the crap out of I read the crap out of the manga. Freaking loved the manga.
I loved the season 1. I watched the dub, with the voice actor who passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was sad.
As much as I like the first episode, first season was great.
Yeah.
The manga is still better. It's just one of those times where I'm like unabashedly saying and unironically saying the manga is a lot better because they cut out a bunch and they kind of like they change it around just a little bit, but it's still generally the same story, but they did tell it a little differently.
That's fair. I mean, but like I remember season 2, they go to the other world. Season 3, it's like there's a turtle. Like,
oh yeah, the turtle. I didn't like that bit when I was just reading it. I was like, what's going on here?
Well, just the fact it's like the first season, like, okay, the Shield's hero, he's getting a crap, he's getting the short stick, and then they got to fight the waves, and he's building up, and then it's just like, oh, it's him, and now Raftalia is the hero, and I'm not saying that she's like Mary suing it like the Western stuff, but it's just like, what happened to the waves? What happened to the reason they were pulled into this world? It's like, oh, that's a backstory now. We got other stuff to deal with.
They really sideline the main plot?
Yeah.
That's not good writing. That's not good writing at all.
What I want to know is
they didn't sideline it. They just changed the mission. That's all.
Okay. Well, I don't know how the manga goes, but the anime is just like each season kind of is its own story arc and its own evil plot. Its own. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. What was that, Ironcaster?
Oh, say what I want to know is what happened to all the classic harem anime, like that was a whole genre that was there for a while, and now it's like we come back to it's like no, we don't have any of those, or if we have them, it's gonna be like it's gonna be just a Yuri fest for this one. Like there's no freaking way I'll be your lover unless.
I mean, we had
Ironcaster, do you miss the mid 2000s?
He does, like, because
I miss the mid 2000s.
The Tales of Wedding Ring was kind of that, but apparently I kind of got bored with it. Apparently he was kind of reluctant to do anything because, true love waits, I guess. But
he wasn't a Peter Grill, but he did like the girl,
Yeah.
Or it's like, oh, the one where it's like he's got to get 100 girls to like fall in love with him, or else like
Yeah.
he dies.
Look, I know you're not into Yuri so much, but like Brandon, you like the mecha yaoi.
Yes, I like quality.
Oh damn!
Hey! Don't laugh at the man. It's some heart-filled stuff he's into. Okay.
Yeah, manly combining.
I'm a man of taste.
Yes. Even if it's a little bit of in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, I'm by. It's fine.
Okay, all right, wait.
I just wanted to make a dig at Brandon while he wasn't here defending himself. Also, by the way, a great place to go on Saturday mornings, and sometimes he's starting to do previews more for upcoming seasons. So some of these might do like a 3-minute highlight video.
Oh,
soon.
if Brandon doesn't like Yuri, he probably would not like Witch of Mercury.
Yeah, well,
No.
none of us did.
See, Witch from Mercury was the anime that convinced me that mecha has to be just a little gay.
Oh, and what did Darling and the Franks convince you?
What heterosexual, heterosexual is perfectly acceptable. Just as long as there's at least one dude.
What it told me is a little mecha head is okay, especially in combat.
Oh, can we go back to elves again?
What?
Any elf
Okay.
Yuri?
It's like Roadhead, except for it's in a giant robot.
What about farming in another life? That's good.
That's a
Slice
good
of
one.
life.
I like that one.
Like, look,
It's getting a
listen,
season 2.
I tried. I really did. It just I can't control these things.
Sus.
We appreciate your attempt.
An attempt was made.
An attempt was made.
This is what happens if I don't have an idea in mind. I'm like, yeah, no, we're gonna totally wing this. It'll be fine. We'll figure things out along the way.
I'm loving this episode. I'm loving it.
And then you invite me and Punkwaddle. It's your own fault.
Hey, I can topic.
Well, hey, if you need a topic, I can talk about that game I've been playing. That's kind of mecha-ish.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. Now I believe you were, of course, just talking about the new Demon X Machina. Yes.
Oh, is that out yet? Or are you?
Yeah, that's out. I'm playing the Switch 2 version.
Okay.
I'm kind of stuck on an optional boss, which I guess I'm not strong enough to fight. But I just wanted its gear and maybe its genes because I think in the first game you could make yourself more
What is it, Sydney
cyborg.
Sweeney?
No, like in the first game you could make yourself more cyborg-ish, and in order to upgrade, in this one you mutate. So like you can steal genes from some of the monsters and use it to get like abilities and perks.
Instead of smelting iron, you can splice genes into your body.
Yeah, but it comes at a risk of mutations, which you can pay for a ridiculous amount of money that you'd have to farm. So I'm just like, screw it. I'll just make myself look monstrous.
Cool.
Well, yeah. It's an RPG.
What are you growing on your farm?
No, not a literal farm.
Oh.
You go to Chernobyl and hope you come back okay.
Yeah, so like every once in a while I'll do like story missions, but there's plenty to do like besides like a bunch of side quests, parts you can get, farms.
And you can pet the dog.
Yes, you can pet the dog, or
as long as you can pet the
or
dog.
a cat. It can either be a dog or a cat. You have to pay like 50 of those like cube things to get either a dog or cat in the base.
Well, pop culture mechanic. I think splice jeans are more like when in the 70s when you like put you cut the side and put like a bandana, have more of like the bell bottom or flares.
So like I mostly been using like a simple sword. I'll change my weapons every now and then. You know, mostly bullet based weapons and a rocket launcher. But you know, I have been.
Oh yeah, very simple weaponry. That's right, the rocket launcher.
Well, not a rocket. I have a. You see, you get a back weapon which has homing missiles. Like, but you can get like an RPG, shotguns, lasers.
That's true. I also keep my
guns.
homo missiles in my back.
Now,
there's a ton of weapons.
I remember playing the original one, the original Demon Ex Machina. It was one of those early launch titles for the Switch that got my interest to the point where like it was a game where I almost broke the rule of don't pre-order.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what I understand, I've never played the first game, but a lot of people were complaining that like this one has kind of gone in a little bit of a different direction, whereas like you're in more of an Iron Man suit in this one as opposed to a traditional mech.
Are you in like a Iron Woman suit?
Iron Man suit.
Well,
what about Hulk?
Not an Iron Maiden. Okay. That's
the first game was more about piloting a mech a mech with some customization to it, and this seems to be more like you have a armored suit.
Yeah, you have an armored suit. You're also like an outer, which means like you can have like these abilities, which you like just kill the monsters, splice the genes. So like I can like literally shoot lasers from my eyes, but it will make me go blind.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, lasers do make people go blind. That's true.
Yeah, so it's like if Superman's heat vision like backfired. I'm wondering if the upgraded versions remove that like
the penalties.
Yeah, the penalty.
Huh.
Yeah, but yeah, it's weird. Reloading is weird. Switching weapons is weird. But like I'm getting used to the controls. I mostly like using melee because it seems to do more damage than guns.
Well, right, but then you also have the inherent risk of being in melee range.
Yes, I've been finding that, especially with this boss that keeps kicking my ass.
Well, it might be worth adding a little bit of that range just to give yourself that extra, distance.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I only pre-ordered Baldur's Gate 3, but look how award-winning that turned out.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, though, BG3 has been incredibly successful.
Yeah.
Like, that one, it was...
I still like the game. It's great.
Yeah, I still haven't beat the game, but I love the game just for, like, how much work was put into it and the customization. And as a 5e, like, as someone who played a lot of 5e, I think, like, it's amazing how they were able to basically convert the rules into a computer game.
Okay.
So, speaking of pre-ordering things, I have two projects here I wanted to at least kind of highlight that are in the tabletop realm that are products from people who I know, who I trust, and it is a case where I would say yes, these are worth pre-ordering.
Are you shilling?
I am shilling.
Very well.
First is
Very
White Box by the basic.
Do you have a coupon code for 10% discount?
Oh, this looks really old school.
Yeah. White Box is by a friend of mine, the Basic Expert, which is an attempt to redo the sort of zero edition or original version of D&D when it was known as Chainmail. The Basic Expert, he's been cranking out RPGs like clockwork. He's got some good work under his belt. It's worth checking out. It's fully funded. It's reached its goal. We're still going on. It is worth your time. And then for my other game to highlight here, coming from one Alexander McCree for his hit successful game Adventure Conqueror King System, or AXE, is Before All Others, which is a source book for elves, listless. So if you happen to like playing any sort of old school D&D, This is an entire source book dedicated to all sorts of elves. This is one I am going to be picking up myself, and it's full of all sorts of classes that are all built on the idea of, well, how would elves handle these sorts of classes? Like, they wouldn't have the traditional fighter, they wouldn't have the traditional like mage. No, they would have their own sort of night blades and spell swords. They look at life and magic differently. It's worth checking out. And there's my little shilling.
Yes, the chat is now happy.
Yes. Okay, I can check that off the list, so I didn't lie with the thumbnail.
I didn't know that was a thing, listless, unless that means you're talking about like there being adventurers or something.
Maybe because pointed on how elf husbands keep their wives from running off all the time. You know, it very well might, because there's going to be all sorts of rules and ideas for how elvish culture works.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think we've been going for quite a while. It is the top of the hour. So why don't we go ahead and work on wrapping up, shall we?
Sure. I've got a condom.
Don't be a fool. Wrap that tool.
I mean, speaking of duct tape.
Speaking of duct tape, what?
You know, well, okay, we will judge you on that one, but if you run in weird circles, not gonna judge you. We all have our own sort of
Weird circle.
Yep.
We're not gonna judge. We have our own. We have our own interests. I mean, I'm trying to find me an elf waifu, so I can compare. I can relate. I will find one of these days. I just gotta keep posting enough.
Are you looking for ones in a gotcha game where you have to gamble for somebody a little bit less hard to get? Or did you like playing hard to get?
All I know is if I keep posting pictures of elves on Twitter, maybe one will wind up in. Maybe I'll have posted like the 1 millionth picture of an elf and get to win one in some weird internet lottery. Them's the rules, you know. But until then, we will keep on going on anyway. So, all right. So, Dash, what's going on?
I came here to judge people and make a fool of you.
Okay, so this week I'll probably play more of that game since I'm kind of like I'm not really playing anything else. Friday I got my my regular show. I think we're going to be having Mama Anko on, possibly. I think we're going to be having Mama Anko on, and then on Sunday, I might be starting the Curse of Strahd game with Hunter.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
That was going to be real fun. And Hunter, reach out to me if you have any questions with that adventure. We'll see what I can offer up for some assistance. But until then, Dash, you've got a nice new model you've got rigged up.
Yep. Yeah. As you can see, I got. Yeah. It's fully decked out.
Yeah, absolutely, it is.
Absolutely.
That's nothing. I could do that too. Fine.
Oh no, Charlie B's not here. I don't think he wants the movie.
Oh.
All right, I'm kidding. That was a low blow. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I wanted these changes. Like the original person who made the other. I've had some complications trying to get like my model the way I wanted, and I've had some not like reliable people work for me. But now I'm glad like people are liking the new one, and this is going to be probably what I'm going to be
using. Did you just send over like a whole bunch of reference issues of like Trembolone and Anavar, and you're like, draw this, but cat lady.
Well, he just sent over screenshots from Bravern.
No, it's just make my
No,
Final
his-
Fantasy
his-
14
his
avatar, but with muscle. Yeah, like
His
just
guy
make a
is like
buff
crazy
Mikonde.
jacked. Like his
And
guy
don't forget the
is.
jig. I emphasized on the jig physics.
I'm just saying his avatar could definitely walk on like a bodybuilding show,
Yeah, so
like a pro show. Like,
yeah.
okay, his legs aren't there yet. He needs a he could do men's fitness, but not open bodybuilding. Got to do more squats there, Dash. Got to do some squats.
Yeah, my legs are long.
Skipping leg day. My God, shameful. That's it, Dash. Next time I go on leg day, I'm kidnapping you. We're gonna freaking squat until we puke, and that's just a warm up.
Now watch, people are still gonna call me a femboy.
Well, yeah, of course.
Oh, see, I knew that wasn't going away.
No. You get to be the official like femboy of the channel.
Yeah,
Oh,
fem is
God.
feline, right? That's short for feline, right? You have cat ears.
Yes, true.
There you go.
Squat off.
Battle.
The chat is killing it tonight. Thank you guys.
Squat battle.
It's a squat off. Nope, shouldn't say it like that.
Sit down.
Oh,
Stand up.
that
Sit down.
reminds
Stand up.
me
Sit
of,
down. Stand up.
Any of you see that Harry Spotter video, that AI thing with where all the Harry Potter characters are all buffed and like gym bros?
Oh yeah. The boy who lifts.
Yes.
Funny enough, there's a YouTuber. What's his name? Clarence O. He's an Irish boy, right? And when he wears like glasses, especially if he wears like circle glasses, he looks just like Harry Potter, except for he's an Olympic lifter, and he's jacked as hell, and he can squat like 600 pounds. So so his nickname is the boy who lifted.
Well, Dash, the new model looks great. I really like the face on this one. I think that's the best part of it for the expressiveness.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's good enough to do that one clip he has. Hey.
Oh, I actually deleted it.
Oh, you did? That the bathroom. You know the bathroom clip.
Oh no.
Oh,
I mean, if you'd like me to, I could re-upload it, but that would take time.
no,
That's okay. No.
we're good.
All right, so Punk, what's going on with you, buddy?
Well, I'm trying to stay positive even in the midst of that conversation. You know, and then obviously we'll be hanging out on Snacks channel on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get a little bit more lighthearted chaos over the week. Something a little bit more.
Unfortunately, there's been a bunch of crashing out, and it's about the thing that we talked about last week.
So
Lord.
Hopefully we can find some fun spin and not take it too seriously, because
we get to make fun of those terrible people, so that's always good.
Yeah.
Not too much hatred, but we're gonna spit a little bit of nastiness back.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So Snacks, you be doing a little more nipping and nagging tomorrow? Maybe sewed up some puppets.
A lot of plushies. I am working on Road Snow. He needs a little bit of work. Poor guy. That's a Road Snow. He's been dumped out on the street, man. He's our poor guy, Road Snow. You'll see him later. Don't worry.
Little roadkill.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not dead yet. My goodness. Just because he's homeless, here you are trying to.
Wait,
our poor homeless monster.
Is he white or is he yellow?
No, he's not. He's got a little yellow on him.
Okay.
He's white trash. Okay.
Well,
All right. It's just
well, Snacks. When you do get around to mailing out some of those, you got to make sure you send it out with the promise that like they're Gator approved, and by which we mean, of course, Gator may have
Gator
handled
proof
them.
and Gator tested. Yes.
So
Gator
what you're
tested.
saying is Gator made sure all the stuffing and packing was the right consistency.
He
before
stuffed
sent
it
them out.
himself. Yes. Stuffed by
Good.
Gator.
I didn't want to say it. I
Every
needed you
plushie was
to.
stuffed by Gator. Yes.
Okay, good. We have all the sound bites.
All the sound bites. I can give you more. Oh.
Oh no.
And there's that one too. Yeah.
As for myself, I got all kinds of stuff going on this week. I'll be all over the internet, including tomorrow we'll be on with Pops for Talk Hard, where we are talking about a little Super Troopers, a little bit of that, turn of the century stoner comedy. And of course, Sunday, well, actually, Saturday's the busy day, hanging out, talking with T-shirt, doing a little bit of nerding out there with the Weekend Geek. We're talking, some comics with Clobby's Comic Shop. After that, we're going to be talking about some Warhammer over with the Common Nerd, and then we wrap the night up with a little bit of puppet chaos. So, guys, until next time, I think it's time to get out of here. This was not a total disaster, but we're going to burn it down all the same. So, basically, we're going to celebrate on the way out. We can keep it silly, lighthearted. So, till then, guys, be good. Take care of yourselves. Remember, the week's just beginning. And until next time, I love you.